Hi and welcome back to Skill Club. This is a host Shamrez and we're finally getting started with this video. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create your own iOS app that can help you locate nearby mechanics and workshops to fix your vehicles. Now, the purpose of teaching you how you can build this application using AI is just to enable you guys to build these applications and then post them on the App Store and generate revenue through this, as well as letting you guys know that AI can help you become a developer without even knowing how to code. So what we're going to be using in this video is going to be ChatGPT 5 thinking, which is a really great model when it comes to programming. Then we're going to have two different alternatives to Google Maps API. One is Mapbox, which has a free tier and quite generous tokens for each kind of API. Or we can go with Geoapify. It also has a free tier with 3000 credits. As for the code editor, I'm going to go with VS Code right here. And you can see I have already created this project, which is called Mech Radar. It is basically a radar that helps you find nearby mechanics. Now, when it comes to the programming, we're going to be using React Native, which is a cross-platform framework, which means you can run the same application on your desktop, on your laptop, Android, or even iOS. So we're going to be using React Native and we're going to be using Expo Go to run the application in test mode on a mobile phone. So with that detailed overview, I'm just going to go jump back to ChatGPT and start asking GPT to plan out the projects. So there goes the prompt where I asked GPT to act like a mobile developer and plan out the project around my idea. The idea is to create an application which is cross-platform using React Native and Expo Go, and we're going to be using Geoapify for maps, and the app should ask the user about their current location, and if they enter the location manually, that's good. If they do not do that, you can actually ask them to give permission and track their location through their mobile location services on their mobile. And once you find their location, give details about vehicle mechanics and workshops nearby around 12 kilometers of range, and also include some simple do-it-yourself guides in a textual manner, which should be short and precise, like changing a tire or fixing the front wipers. And the UI should look minimalistic, clean, and elegant. So that's the idea. Let's go ahead and hit enter. So there you go. We have the results out, product goals. Then we have the tech stack, which is going to be React Native, Expo, and also we're going to use the Map Tiles API as well as the Places API from Geoapify. And we also have the core flow. We're going to intake the location, then search nearby mechanics, and then list them on the map. And also we're going to have do-it-yourself micro guides. So it has divided the whole plan in 5 milestones: foundations, nearby and list, details and actions, do-it-yourself and polish, hardening and shipment of the application. Now what it needs from me to start with this, it needs the Geoapify API key, which we have right here. Then it's asking for a design taste, so I can just go ahead with the teal or any color. We're gonna have to give it location input of my location right now. Alright, so there you go. I have my prompt right here where I asked GPT to start implementing the plan and give me guide to set up the project. And I'm asking GPT that I'm new to coding, so give me complete drop-in code files so it will be easier for me to manage. Also, I have all the inputs right here. I'm gonna paste in my API key. Then I have the color choice, which is teal. For the topics, I asked GPT to decide the most relevant topics on its own. And as for the location, I'm just going to use a dummy location, which is near East Bank Club, Chicago. All right, so we have the results. So first, it gave us a list of prerequisites like Node.js, Expo CLI. If you don't have this, just copy and paste this inside your terminal, and this should pretty much install Expo globally on your computer. Then you need to have Expo Go, an application that you can find at Play Store or App Store on iOS and Android. Next, you're going to create the project, but this is a deprecated way of creating project, which is no longer supported. So I asked GPT to give me the latest and new way of creating this project, which we have right here. So I just need to copy this command from here, head back to my code editor, and inside the terminal, I just need to paste that in. Now, notice one thing, that this road rescue is just the name of the application that we're going to be using. But I can replace this with the period, and what this would signify is that I want to use the current directory as the project. One more thing that I want to clarify here is that this template blank means that it's going to give us a blank project which is initialized as an Expo app. If you remove this template blank portion, it's going to give us a boilerplate code, which is like a sample application using Expo. But I'm just going to go with this blank one because that's how ChatGPT is asking us to do. And I'm going to forget that I'm a developer myself. So let's hit enter and proceed as ChatGPT has asked us to. Alright, so we have our application created for us. I went on and added small chunks of code like this info part here, as well as the permissions part in Android, and also the extras part where we go with the API. And we have all these details right here. And once you do that, you have to create the following folder structure. And I did that. So we have the folders and the files that I was instructed to create by ChatGPT. Now that we have all the files, I can finally ask ChatGPT to create the drop-in codes for all of these files, and then we can test this application out for the first time. So there you go, ChatGPT gave me the drop-in codes for each file, and I pasted these codes in the respective files. Now the moment of truth, I just have to run the Expo app and wait for results. So there you go, and takes Expo start. It's going to give me a QR code that I can scan with my mobile phone and run the application on my mobile Expo Go. So there's the QR code. Let me expand this a bit. So there you go, you can see on the screen, this is how our application is going to look like. This is the first screen. Here the app is going to ask you to give your precise location. You can give a relevant location or your precise location by clicking use my location. But for this example, I'm going to use this dummy location, which is near East Bank Club, Chicago, and just say use this address. And it's going to pull out all the mechanics and vehicle workshops nearby. And this is the list of the mechanics. I can go ahead and add them to favorites if I wanted to. And I have a section for do-it-yourself quick guides right here. So this looks pretty good. The map is good. We also have matrices like 5 kilometer, 10 kilometer, and so on. But I see there are still some flaws in the application. As you can see, I cannot scroll the list, and also the map vanishes once the list is loaded. So we need to fix that. Let's go ahead and fix these things in the UI, and then we can come back and test out the application. But overall, the functionality is there. The app is working completely fine. We have the directions right here. So if I click here, it's going to take me to my Google's map, and I can just click on directions to find my directions to that place. So this means that our API is working completely fine. So now let's go ahead and fix the UI stuff, and then our app will be ready to publish. So there you go, you can see that we have the finalized app version right now. So I'm just going to use this address, and you're going to see a whole new screen right here. So we have the map view, and we have the list right here. I can add any place to favorites by just clicking on this star, and we have the do-it-yourself quick guides right here. We have the map only screen as well as do-it-yourself screen. And here you can see some advanced filtering. So we have a filter for distance, the radius of search, as well as category mechanics, towing, car wash, and all. And we have a distance converter, kilometers to miles and miles to kilometers. Then we also have a map only view and a list view. And we also have this recenter button right here. So I think this is quite good for shipment and for this video. So I'm just going to leave this as it is. And in the future, maybe I will add some more modules to it. As for now, I think this is more than enough. So that was the mobile app we built in this video. And I hope you understood how powerful AI coding is. You can actually wipe code any mobile application and put that on App Store and generate revenue through that. But I will be doing a standalone video on that. So with that said, let's wrap this video up. I hope this video was helpful. If you found this video insightful, hit the like button, share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. Ring the notification bell to never miss out on our daily updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Till then, stay curious and keep exploring.